Hello everyone, it's Nan, and today we're doing Faith ICAD 14. What I have here today is some washi tape, buttons, some Paper Studio flowers that I got on clearance, of course our index card. I did make some faux snippets here with paper. I have a stamp, some archival ink, and I don't know if I'm going to use everything, but I will start by choosing one of the tapes that I want to use. These are the ones that I have, and I've had them for such a long time and I've not used them. So basically what I want to do today was create something monochromatic, and it's going to be black, of course, with a little bit of white. And I want to choose, let me see, I'm going to say this one, simply to show you the process that I took in making the card. I wanted to have sort of a latest, I don't know how to pronounce the word, latest look on it, like a lattice, and doing it without actually weaving any washi in and out of it, out of itself. So I'm going to show you what I did. All I did was very simple, not complicated, because I love simple. I can get complicated sometimes, but I love simple. So this is what I'm going to show you, how simple this is. And let me, okay, and when I picked up the card, I didn't even bother to cut the washi. I just let that washi overlap on the back and left as is on the back of the card. I was not even worried about that because we will have space to write on the back. So then all you have to do is cut this little piece off and then go in the other direction. I need more of that white look peeking out, so we'll do it here. It's beautiful out today. We had a storm pass through here yesterday, and I am able to open the windows and breathe some gorgeous fresh air from outside. But it feels kind of nice. My summer's going by pretty fast simply because I have not been able to get out as much as I want to. Okay, this one's probably going to hit the corner of the card, but that's okay. Because of my foot, I have not been able to get out as much as I want to, but it's all good. And overlap the edges. Excuse me. I really am getting allergies every time I come into this closet. It's gonna need a really good cleaning. So then this one you can cut, and this is what it's going to look on the back. Looks like a mess, but not necessarily, because you can put another piece of tape or bigger one around it and cover that if you'd like to. I'm not bothered by it. It just has its own effect and its own look, and I'm okay because I can still write on the back. And this card is going to be real basic and simple, so I'm not going to use this one. I want to bring out the one that I did create earlier. This one I can leave it and use it at another time, but this is the one that I wanted to use, which was this washi tape. And let's see, it's going to be real basic and real simple. What I wanted to do with that one was I wanted to add this, and I did play with placement before I started, so I am going to add that right up here. Not too close because I still want to see some of that washi peeking out on the side. And what I wanted to say was, let me add just a little bit more washi. I'm sorry, the beacon glue, I am really allergic to that baby. Something about whatever they use, whatever chemical rubber cement they add into the glues. Okay, basic and simple. You can add a flower on there. It'll look nice. depending on what size you want. It doesn't have to be a flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stick the button on there, and then I grabbed a smaller one that I want to put right in there. I'm actually a little allergic to this one too, but that's okay. I'm going to add that one right in there, and they will dry together. Yes, they will. And the verse that I chose, the scripture, may the Lord bless you and protect you, number 624. And that came from a stamp that I got, I'm sorry, it came in a pack of 4 on Amazon. And they're just scripture verses. I stamped it on a piece of paper and made it sort of look like a large tag. I did that, and that's what I'm going to add on this one. This card is going to be so basic and so simple. Sometimes that's all I want. That's all I need. And sometimes it could be a little more elaborate. Look how simple that is. If you want to go ahead and add more stuff on it, you can. That's up to you. But that's one card. Now we have another one here that I want to create. And this one, I was in Hobby Lobby and I found this gorgeous paper. And I did add a piece on top, glued it on top. And what I wanted to do with this one was, or what we can do with it is, also, I am right-handed, so I tend to put everything on my left. So I thought, let me see, let's do this a little different. So I'm going to start this from left to right, or right to left, I'm sorry. I'm right-handed, I always put everything on my left, so I'm going to start it right to left. And I'm going to put this little double taggy thing that I created under the ribbon. And I'll just put a little bit of glue underneath to hold it down. And then I am going to add a flower. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I think this one's really nice on there. Look how pretty that is. Just a few items you have to work with. That's it. Not complicated. So I'm going to add that there. Look how nice that looks. And you can also, since I've already have this stamped out, you can actually add the verse on this little photo tag. Let's see how I can do this without messing it up. Might not put the whole thing on there. Plus, oh, it'll fit. Sorry, allergies. And that is number 624. I thought that was simple and lovely, and yet it looks so elegant. And that's pretty much it. I pulled out some butterflies. They weren't exactly just black and white, but if you choose to, you can add a little butterfly in the background. That'll just make it look a lot prettier, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that for today. And there's one. There's two. Move this over just a little bit. Let me cover this. And let me show you the other ones that I created. I created this one. And this one. And this one. I'm hoping you can see that. Let me move them over this way just a little bit. And there we go. Monochromatics for today. Before I go, this here, I'm not sure why I called it a tab, but it's a long ticket. So what I did was I just folded it in half and snipped the little edges here with the scissor. I used the Acrylic ink to give it a finished look on the outside, and then, as you saw me do, put it in there. I've used paint here, decorative paper, and for this one here, I actually used this that's called Washi adhesive sheets, and I covered the whole card with that one. Thank you for joining me. God bless you, and see you next Wednesday.